Right, to provide insights into the 2024-25 scorecard ranking of ministries, departments and agencies' websites, highlighting performance benchmarks, transparency standards, and of course, areas that do require improvement across the public service. I'm joined now by Dasuki Ibrahim Arabi. He's the DG, Bureau of Public Service Reforms. Thank you very much for joining us on Newsnight.
Thank you for hosting us.
We saw you there in that report. Thank you for joining us. 230 government agencies, that must be somewhat unwieldy. Now I'm wondering, number one, what are the parameters, for this ranking of website performance? Why not the performance of the MDAs themselves? Why do we need the websites to be to perform above par?
Well, thank you very much. You recall that the federal government of Nigeria signed into law Executive Order 001 to make business easy and simple for Nigerians and for anybody that wants to transact business with Nigeria.
Right.
Now, as at that time in 2017, we realized that most government websites had little or no information, even the basic information that citizens and businesses need to obtain on their websites to give them the space to access their services or do any transaction with them. So we came up with this idea of upgrading the performance of websites of ministries, departments, and agencies of government. Now, first, to support the ease of doing business or Executive Order 001. Two, to comply with Nigerians' commitment to open government partnership, which is looking at transparency, accountability, proactive disclosure of information by ministries, departments, and agencies of government for citizens to know what they're doing, for businesses to be able to access services, transact business with them, and for central government or leadership of government to know what is the true status of ministries, departments, and agencies of government. Beyond that, the freedom of information, which has become a law in Nigeria for over 11 years now, requires MDAs to proactively disclose information on their activities on the website. So beyond providing those information, we require MDAs to come up with an FOI portal on their website and interactive features where citizens can interact and do business with them. These are some of the reasons why we went for this. And to assess the performance of MDAs, we came up with 14 question criteria.
Right.
Number one is for every government MDA to be hosted by Galaxy. And that means for every government website, they should be on .gov.ng, and for Nigerians, including Arise TV, should be on .ng instead of something else.
Right.
That means it's been hosted and managed by Nigerian enterprises, Galaxy working with NIDA and NIRA to streamline the process and in another way safeguard our interests. Another way to protect information and data of government, we said every government worker must use his official email address, and he must have official email address. Then we came up with another thing to say we must have similar look, similar content, and similar structure of all government agencies. If you apply for UK visa now, you see that it takes you from immigration to ports control, to health control and other things, and you see all the websites have similar color, blue and white, and the coat of arms of United Kingdom. Now,
so this is in line with global standards, not necessarily Nigerian standards. This website performance, is it a reflection of the performance of the MDAs themselves? And to what extent would you say that they're actually interactive, and response time to public inquiries? How would you?
Well, it's a little bit different from performance.
Right.
The other tool that we developed to check performance of MDAs is called self-assessment tool.
Right.
We'll be privileged if you allow us to come and discuss that next time when we come.
Great.
But basically, this is our effort to improve transparency, accountability, engagement, and giving citizens the space to participate in
government. That report, it stated that, you actually stated that there's been some kind of improvement.
Yes.
In what areas specifically have you found improvement? Now, and what areas would you say there's a need, to do more?
Now, when we started, most of the websites of government MDAs were not existing. Those that were existing were not up to date.
Right.
Information provision and other things that is expected by law, it was virtually zero. And as of today, we have seen that 99.9% of government websites are on .gov.ng.
Okay.
We have seen that 99% of government websites have similar color, similar content with the coat of arms and their logo. That's for the ministry, department, or agency, and the colors the same. Quite a number of them have interactive portals on their website where citizens can access services. Now you can access service through the website of Corporate Affairs Commission.
Right.
You can access service through the website of Nigeria Immigration Service. You can access service through the website of Federal Inland Revenue Service.
And you have ranked them, and I'm very curious about the State House. That's actually the last. How come? Why are they?
As I've said in my speech, we are not really out to shame and disgrace. Yes, but to make sure that all of us are at the same level, on the same position. Now, what we have noticed, not only State House, quite a number of agencies of government, especially specialized agencies, either because of provisions of law or for some restrictions, they are not able to upload some of the information that we ask them to upload on their website. If you look at Financial Intelligence Unit,
right.
We don't expect them to provide some of the information that Bureau of Public Service Reforms will provide, or Galaxy, because of the security implications of the work they are doing.
Yes.
There's something with DSS and Nigerian Armed Forces.
Well, the basic required information that they should put out there, are they even doing that?
Well, to a great extent, they are doing that, because if you go to the website of State House now, you see they have the coat of arms, they have these things, but a lot of other things that that are classified as classified information are not on their website. But because we have set that criteria, there is no exemption. The only thing is to mark them off.
Very quickly, before I let you go, which areas need improvement?
Well, the areas that need improvement, number one, is to make the websites workable, or to be working 24/7.
Right.
Because we have seen that a number of times we try visiting the websites and they are down. Secondly, they need to improve in upload of information, because with the coming of artificial intelligence, blockchain and other things, people are now fast and quick in looking for information. So if there's an announcement, there's a program, there's a policy. Beyond Nigeria, people would like to say, okay, Central Bank have introduced this. Let's quickly go to their website. So
response time has to be...
Yeah, has to improve.
Okay, all right. We'll have to leave it there. Dasuki Ibrahim Arabi is the DG, Bureau of Public Service Reforms.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
On Newsnight.